I wanted to thank the good folks over at Black Cow for sponsoring our channel here at Hollis and Nancy's Homestead. We really appreciate the donation of the Black Cow for our garden. That has really helped me and Nancy get our feet on the ground and get the garden up and running. So we really appreciate it. We love your product. I've been using it for over 20 years and we're excited to have it. So thank you for sponsoring us. Okay, actual progress is being made on the garden complex. I just laid out the earth garden and I'm making it 50 feet wide and 100 feet long. And what we're going to do next is start building the earth garden bed and get that all set up so we can start amending the soil. So stick with me. And after I get the soil amended, then we'll start building these frames for this thing. They're getting there now. We'll be right back.
This video covers how to prepare a garden soil for planting, also known as amending the soil.
Well, down here in Florida, we have sugar sand. And I tell you what, it is absolutely useless to grow anything in it. So what I'm going to have to do is amend this soil heavily amend it. Being sandy and coarse, that water just falls right through it. As far as nutritional value in that soil, zero. It is terrible. All I can grow is cactus and weeds. So I'm actually living on what they call a blackjack ridge. So I'm high land, sandy soil, water falls through, no water retention, poor soil quality. So we're gonna have to amend this soil. And this is the earth garden that you see right here behind me. It's 50 by 100 feet long, so that's a lot of amending. So I'm going to start off putting in compressed dry peat. I'm going to put a good layer of that all the way in this earth garden, and then I'm going to order me in a couple of truckloads of Black Cow cow manure, and I'm going to get my friend Robert to come out with his tractor and help me, and we're going to spread that cow manure right on top of the peat, and then we're going to deep till that right into this soil and blend it together to try to improve the soil. The peat will give me water retention value. It does nothing for the nutritional value for the soil. Peat don't, but it does give you the water retention quality that you need. So I'm going to deep till that in with it. Then I'm going to put that Black Cow on top of it. Then we'll let that sit and cook down for a few months with the Black Cow blended in with it. Then when I come back and get ready to, I can come in and build the frames around here and get all the frames built. And then when I get ready to actually start planting in the earth garden, I'll deep till it again and I'll put some more Black Cow in when I plant. So I have, by that time I can get it down to where I might have to get another load in. So we're looking forward to the truck delivery coming in here this week, and I'm going to go get the peat right now and get the peat on the ground, and then I'll get the tractor service out here so we can, with my buddy, so we can get this deep tilled in and get this show on the road. So stick around, we'll check it out later. We'll even check the pH when we get through to make sure we had a good quality, 6.5. So we'll be right back. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Well, good morning. Finally got the peat. Had to go to 2 stores to get it, but I got the job done. Didn't get to put it out yesterday afternoon because by the time I got back, I had a big downpour yesterday, so I wasn't able to put it out. But I can do it this morning, which is kind of in the plus column because it's overcast today, which means it's a little cooler. I got 30 bales of peat. I'm gonna take this peat and I'm gonna take it out to my earth garden and I'm gonna spread it. But there's all kind, also, I'm so OCD, I have to do everything by the book, right? I got a little chart I made. I don't know if you could see that. Can you see that, Nancy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just laid out how I want to space out the bales when I go out to the garden and drop them on the ground, because I don't want to get them all bunched up at one end where it's too thick at one end and too thin at the other, because that just means now I have to rake it around before I till it. So if I space it out correctly when I drop the bales down and get it kind of lined up, then I can go split open the bales, dump it out, and then kind of spread it with the rake. Then I'll get my deep tiller, my walk behind deep tiller, and I'll till it into the ground out there. And then when the black cow gets delivered, getting 2 truckloads delivered on Tuesday, honey? Tuesday, 2 truckloads are coming, 70 yards of black cow manure. So we'll dump that out there, and then I'll get my buddy to come put it in, dump it out there with the tractor. And he's got a much bigger tiller than I do, and he can till that, all of that together real good for me. And we'll be off and running at that point. So I guess there's only one thing to do right now, and that's start getting some sweat beads on my forehead and getting a little elbow grease. So let's get started. Well, a couple of days ago, I got the garden deep tilled, and I got that 30 bales of peat deep tilled in, deep as I could get it to go in. So it's been sitting for a couple of days now, and tomorrow's a big day because we're going to get 70 yards of black cow delivered, and we're going to dump it right over there. And then I'm going to get the tractor. My friend is going to come out with his tractor. We're going to load the black cow into the earth pit earth garden and spread it around. And then he's got a great big old tiller he's gonna bring so he can deep till that in real deep for me, and also deep till the rest of this field to break up any of the last bit of them roots and stuff. I've been working on this field for what, 8 months now, so it's been quite a challenge. So let's stick with us and watch the progress, because we're continuing to amend this soil. It's a process. I got the peat in. Next comes the animal compost, which is the black cow. And then fall is coming here shortly. This is September, so it won't be too much longer. And I'll have lots of leaf drop, and then I'm gonna collect them leaves up and I'm gonna dump them, and I'm gonna keep working this soil until I get it to where it's got something in there that the plants have got something to work with, because this sandy soil is really brutal here in Florida. So we're getting there. It's just taking some time. Thank you for bearing with us, and I hope you get something out of this. So we'll be back in the morning. See you there. Well, we're pretty excited. We got our 3 loads of black cow manure delivered. We ended up getting 75 yards because we couldn't get the real big truck. It couldn't get back here. I mean, it couldn't get through our narrow gate. So we ended up ordering 3 of the dump truck loads that carry 25 yards apiece. So we had an extra 5 yards, so I'll need it. So next step is we're gonna get my buddy out here with his tractor, and we're gonna get these 3 piles of cow. We're gonna get them scooped up. We're gonna dump them right back here into the earth garden and spread them out. And then we're gonna get the tiller, and we're gonna deep till the garden, and we're also gonna deep till this field in way of all the new earth beds and trellises and raised beds that we're gonna be doing. So this field's gonna be deep tilled up and getting started on a lot of gardening stuff. So we'll be back in the morning. See you tomorrow. Okay, I got my first swath of leaves put in. I usually go about 12 feet wide and 50 feet long here, and I do it in sections because I don't want the wind to blow it around before I can get back and get it tilled in. So I put in a piece like this, and you see about how deep I get it. It's about 10 inches, at least 10 inches deep or so. I'd like to get it even more if I could, but this is about right. I get it in here, I deep till it in, and then I'll move to the next section, and I'll keep working this garden area down until I get all the way to the end. It's 100 feet long, so that's a lot of leaves. So let me go get the tiller and let's start getting this thing tilled in until I finally get this whole garden deep tilled, and then I'll let it sit until spring with all these leaves decomposing and really good for my soil. So let's get started. Well, I just got through deep tilling the earth bed for the first real good time all the way through, got all the leaves turned into it nice and deep. So this is our first till, and at this point I can let the garden sit and decompose all that material in there over the next several months. This right here with the peat and the black cow and the tons of leaves and deep tilled in here. I get some rain on here for about 3 months. That'll get the soil just about ready to where I can probably start gardening. It's the first time. I'll end up deep tilling this again before I actually plant anything, but let this decompose down. So this isn't done. This is the first pass. So once I have this done, this will take 3 to 4 years of repeating the same process over and over until I get this soil good and rich the way I want it. So when I start doing the garden, I start getting green material, like from leftover scraps from my vegetable material. I'll take that green material and I'll mix it in next year with brown leaves. So I have 30% of my green vegetable material, 30% of my brown material, mix in with some cow manure and the leaves and everything, and turn that in again, and that'll be my formula for the next 3 years. So I'll keep doing that until I get that soil just right. So we'll keep working this. I want to again thank Black Cow for your generous donation of 75 yards of Black Cow manure. We love your product. You've got me and Nancy off to a great start, and we can't thank you enough. And as always, we ask you, if you like our channel, please subscribe, be a part of our homestead family, and watch us as we continue our journey of bringing our homestead to life, including our garden. So until me and Nancy see you next time, always remember, by His hands we are fed. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. Amen.
Have a blessed day. Thank you for watching our videos. We love making them. If you like our videos, we ask you to partner with us in our mission by sharing our videos from YouTube and post from Facebook to all social medias. It really inspires and encourages us. Some great places to share is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Please like if you like this video, subscribe, click the notification button so you never miss another video. Click below for products we used in the videos, and you could also partner with us without spending a penny. We welcome your encouraging comments, prayers, and questions. And thank you for watching and sharing our videos and posts. Have a blessed day.